Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and Happy New Year, as this would be our first video of 2025. Today's video is going to be a watch me work from beginning to end as I execute these extra small knotless braids with a human hair boho add-on. There won't be much talking in this video, but I'll be sure to leave notes just like this at important parts of the video that you should probably pay attention to. These waist length vacation ready braids took me 6 hours to complete, so if you want to see how I completed this look, make sure you stay tuned. But first,
we need to talk about the downfall of small braids. Exactly what a small braid is when I ask for the small size, and why people aren't doing it anymore.
So one of the primary reasons that most stylists, especially single working stylists, do not offer small braids is because the amount of time it takes to do it versus how much you're willing to pay just does not make sense unless you have extra pair of hands. That's why typically you will find small braids being offered in shops more than you would a suite stylist, because you need more hands to tackle that type of job. Our shop, for example, offers 4 sizes: large, medium, small, and extra small. We do not offer other sizes like jumbo, medium, or micro. I've always believed in keeping the menu options as minimal as possible so that we can just build variations from the standards we already have. As you can see, there's a clear difference between each size. I say all that to say that every braider or braiding shop has a different definition for their sizing. So for example, the large may actually be jumbo at another shop. This came across my feed a few weeks ago. It was labeled extra small knotless, but to my eye, it looked more like our small knotless.
Finding a stylist that has small braids on their booking sheet and they actually look like small braids is a struggle these days.
Which brings me to my next point. Not all sizes are created equal, and not all braids are created equal. If you recall our video a few videos back where I talked about the different types of knotless, some braiders do small parts with much larger braids. This tends to work well for folks who have finer hair or are not able to fill it in, or if you are doing a full color change. So for example, this is clearly a black going to a blonde. You have to add more hair to make sure that the blonde gets some coverage. There is absolutely nothing wrong with these type of braids. It's just a personal preference. This particular braider calls these extra small, but in my personal opinion, I think they're borderline micro. Beautiful work nonetheless. Then you have the type of braids where the parts are small and the braids are small. Typically, this happens when you are braiding with the density of the hair. In my experience, most clients prefer this way because the more braids you put on the hair, the more hair you need to add to each braid. And all of that hair, all of that weight adds up. And as we know, knotless is supposed to be a tension-free style. But if we're adding a lot of hair to each braid, gravity will take a toll on the overall protection of your hair. Another example of size difference here, they are calling these small knotless braids, but on my end, I would consider these extra small. And here's what I would consider to be micro. Usually when you are looking for a stylist or a shop that offers micro or super extra small, this is typically what they will specialize in because they already have their logistics in place and they already know how much time and how many hands they need to have on deck for this type of project. Also, the final thing I want to talk about is whatever size you choose is up to you, but whatever size I choose always depends on what the takedown is going to look like. So if I were to ever get micros, I would probably get twists like you see in the picture here because they'd be easier to take down. If I ever got braids, I'd probably shave my head bald. So that was a nice chat. If you have any comments, make sure you drop them in the comment section below. Now let's get into this video. For the boho hair, I'm using the pre-sectioned boho hair that we reviewed a few videos back from Amazon. I will leave a link to it in the description box below. I love using this hair so much because I don't have to prep every single piece. All I have to do is wrap it up in this towel and I can pull as I go. The only product I use is the Braided Beauty Collection Braid Lock Glaze. As most of you know, I have very sensitive eczema prone skin, and a lot of the gels on the market were breaking me out real bad. So I have been working tirelessly for the last few years to develop a product that works perfectly for what we do and is safe for those of us with sensitive skin. I will be announcing soon where you can purchase these products, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that update. Alright, so the rest of the video is a watch me work. I will leave notes for those of you who are following along. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Your support means so much to me. I'm looking forward to 2025 and what's to come. We are working on some really big things. So welcome to all of our new followers. As always, if you learned something from this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and tell a friend. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that button on your way out, and I'll catch you in the next one.